Hey guys, today I have a matching Kenmore washer and electric dryer. It's an 80 series. It's the direct drive. There's super capacity plus, so you get that to focus there. We've got the center agitator on them. Now I go ahead and lift this up, it'll kind of shut it down, but I've got a good, say medium to large size load in there, so this will fit quite a bit of clothes. And then that center agitator is going to do its job real well, getting these clothes nice and clean. Little tip I like to throw out there on my videos with these center agitators: you should be able to spin these clockwise, not counterclockwise. So if you have this style with the direct drive, then you should be able to reach in here and only turn it clockwise, not counterclockwise. If you can spin it freely in both directions, this is not working and it's not doing its job and your clothes aren't getting clean. So a little tip there for you. Anyway, that's running right now. It's nice and quiet. You can't hardly hear it over my heat running. But I've just got it set to, I'd set it right here on the 10. So it's been going for a couple of minutes. And I always do a video like this as if you were standing here yourself checking it out. You get to see that everything on it works perfect. You can see it's filled up with water. It's agitating. I'm going to show you that it drains the water out and then has a nice, fast, smooth final spin cycle. Then I'm going to show you also that the dryer is running, tumbling, and heating correctly as well. So I'll let this kind of move through here and wait for it to drain the water out the back there, and we'll come back. All right, we've switched into the draining mode. You hear it draining that water out there nice and fast. I'm sure it'll make a mess here. These do an excellent job of getting that water out pretty quick. Then once it's done draining, it'll switch over and spin to extract the used up soapy water on the wash cycle. Then it'll fill all the way back up with fresh water for the rinse cycle, agitate for a bit. Then it'll be doing this once again here to drain out. Then we'll have the final spin cycle, which is what I'm going to come back for next before we move on to the dryer. Alright, got these side by side. I have the dryer running. The washer's still working on that rinse cycle now. And without the heat running, here, let's turn this dryer off for a second. That's what it sounds like without the heat running, in case you're wondering. And then with the dryer running, let's kick that heat all the way up. You have a cycle signal switch here. You can turn that on or off. Heat control. Time dry with an automatic dry, and then also an air dry for super delicate items. Your lint trap is here. You want to make sure that gets changed before every load. And then I'm going to show you real quick that it is in fact heating like it's supposed to. So right in between those two red dots, takes a surface temperature measurement. So it's about 69 degrees on top of the dryer. If we shine it on the concrete floor, it's about 61. So let's go ahead and open this up. You can see it's tumbling, nice and bright and clean inside. So plenty of heat coming out of the heating element tube. It gets very hot right here, but then the inside of your dryer, it's only going to get from about 95 up to 195. Just depends on how long it's been running and how big of a load you have in there and what you have your heat setting at. But the heat's going to tumble inside and exit right there out the back of your dryer. So that's why it's important to make sure your lint trap is clean, just to keep that airflow moving, which you can see nice and bright there. And so that's going to be finished up. And those will be done here in just a minute so I can show you that spin cycle. And then we'll be finished up with these guys. But I just figured I'd go ahead and show you the dryer running. And it'd actually be quieter than that once you get your vent hose on the back. And that will muffle that blower sound that you can hear right now, making the dryer just about silent. You'll hear the clothes tumbling around a little bit, but that's about it. So. Alright, now just waiting on the washer. Alright, that washer is just about done spinning out. It's up to full speed. It gets faster and faster as it goes along, and the clothes get lighter and lighter. It spins faster and faster. And as you can see, sounds great. Nice smooth operation. Now I'm going to lift the lid up and show you that everything's spinning super fast like it's supposed to. It'll put the brakes on with that safety switch, but you'll still be able to see that everything's moving nice and fast. You see, there you go. It's getting everything spun out, doing an excellent job. I also went ahead on the dryer, if you saw it just a minute ago, and touched up the handle here and a couple couple of little blemishes that were there. I like to make it look as nice as I can. And so that's done there, and you'll be able to see that in the pictures as well, but just wanted to point that out. So that's going to do it for these. I'll go ahead and get these listed up for sale. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out. And I do appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. Thanks. You guys have a great day.